My name is Debbie Schreiber, and I am the training manager here at the Scott Forge Company. I've been in sales and customer service for 23 years. If you're asking me for a quote and you supply me simply with a grade of material, I'm probably going to ask you some questions about how you might want it heat treated. And you might not even know what type of heat treat is required, but you may know what the end result is. You may not know that you necessarily need a quench and temper, but you may know the hardness range that you're looking for. Give that information to us and we're going to apply the correct heat treat for you. Some of the most common heat treatments that we perform here at Scott Forge are normalize, anneal, quench and temper, solution anneal, and stress relieve. Normalize is primarily used to promote uniformity within the piece and get nice even hardness on your forging. This is going to help tremendously with your machinability and help reduce stresses up front. This is also a great way to set up your forging for optimal subsequent heat treat, such as a quench and temper, carburizing, or flame hardening. An anneal is used to soften the piece. Oftentimes, customers are going to perform extensive machining after receiving the part from Scott Forge. This is often used before pre-machining that is completed prior to subsequent heat treat, such as a normalized quench and temper. In a quench and temper operation, this is where we're actually going to harden the piece and then try to dial in on a particular hardness range for you. We also use this to achieve particular mechanical properties. If we are working with austenitic grades, such as 300 series stainless, a solution anneal or a solution treatment may be applied in this instance. Despite the name, it's not a typical anneal, as I explained we would do on carbon and alloy steels. This is something that we use to maintain uniformity within the piece and to maintain the corrosion-resistant properties of this type of material. Stress relieve is another very common heat treat operation that we perform. We may do it internally because we had to perform straightening on your forging. This is going to relieve any stress that we may have put in the part during this process. Another time that we might perform a stress relieve is when we're machining a long skinny part. A lot of times, stress is introduced to the piece during this operation. Performing a stress relieve could reduce or eliminate any distortion that might happen during your final machining processes. Thanks for watching. We hope these tips help you on your next request for quote.